I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30. What it is, folks? We're back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on some. Proud as always to have my brothers here with me. Tim G. Jacob, what the business is, brother?
Man, y'all see that gray hair in my beard, man. I'm chilling.
And y'all see him repping the best college basketball program ever. What up, Carlisle?
Indeed.
And I got my brother JoJo with me. What's happening, man?
What is JoJo? Used to be a dancer. Stopped for a minute. Now I got my groove back. Still a Niner fan.
Oh my God. No doubt. Y'all see him repping. But before we get into it, y'all know this episode is sponsored by Statement Tees. Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. And want to say Happy New Year to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? You want to bring the new year in right? Go ahead and get your statement tee and rep that. You feel me? Hopefully, we learn from the lessons of 2020 and we go into 2021 being prosperous around this motherfucker. You understand?
No doubt.
Exactly what we gonna do around here. But and I also have to say this. Because 2020 has been a year that really transformed our program. So I gotta give a shout out in the beginning. We usually do shout outs in the end, but I want to give a shout out to this motherfucker.
Right there.
So the shit we on right now was recommended by my brother Tim G. Jacob. Y'all know initially when we started putting on something, we were getting around the table, we were drinking up, pouring up, goddamn talking shit. You know, like we wanted to have just the same kind of vibe that in our community that we always have. You feel me? That was the concept of the show. But of course, the pandemic made it in a way that we couldn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But my brother, somehow he got on this StreamYard shit. You know what I'm saying? He recommended that. And so, you know what I'm saying? It actually is, I think, made the show even better. You know what I'm saying? My brothers ain't got to goddamn travel. You know what I'm saying? We can be in the comfort of our own homes. You know, we got some good little, you know, gadgets here that I don't have to put in and post. I can just hit a button and that shit like that come up. You know what I'm talking about? So that's pretty good. So got to give a shout out for to my brother for that, and to show y'all that hey, fuck shit go on, you have to adjust, and that's what we've done here on Put It On Something.
Yep.
But now we got that shit out the way.
Let's get that out the way.
Look, man, I don't have much to say, America. My brothers, they were in the group text. They already let me know what the smoke was going to be about today when it came to that goddamn loss. Historic loss. Because these motherfuckers were down by 50 at halftime. 50 at halftime. I think like what, 77 like 27 at half.
27 at halftime.
Bruh. Y'all know I used to coach high school basketball. That's the kind of shit. That's the way we used to beat motherfuckers like for the whole game. Right. Like we play like a trash team. We just pressed them. We beat their ass by 50 like that. This the NBA. This the fucking NBA. And you got a mother. I know Kawhi was out. You know what I'm saying? I know shit. Looked like Kawhi got Nate Robinson for a minute. Goddamn way he was laid out down there.
Yeah.
So I know Kawhi was out. But you still got another, I guess he would tell us he a future Hall of Fame in Paul George. Okay? And Luka didn't have Porzingis. You know what I'm saying? So shit should have been a fair fight. Ain't no fucking way we should have seen what we saw. But I'm going to get out the way, America. And I'm going to let my brothers speak their piece on this motherfucker. Because obviously they got some smoke because they've been hearing a lot of chirping from the Clippers. And I think they quite tired of it. T, we're gonna let you goddamn say your piece first. What's happening?
Y'all start putting the camera in front of Paul George, man. Don't interview him.
Oh, just like that. Straight like that.
Stop interviewing him, okay? All the smoke, knuckleheads, all y'all just don't even look. Paul be like, look, I want to be on. Tell him, nah, dog, we good.
Right.
We'll holler at somebody else. We'll go talk to like Vesevich or Vucevic or Sabonis or somebody like that. Somebody that's doing some things over there.
Right.
the whole thing that I'm tripping on about that game was, I had some smoke. I still do, but I get it. It's the league. It's the way it goes down. I mean, my Heat just got blasted tonight. We shooting on a Tuesday. My Heat just got blasted by the Bucks by about 40. So they just got 40 piece with no Jimmy. So it happens. But my thing is, man, they just could not put the ball in the cup. Man, when you go 4 for 33, at what point do y'all the Tyrons say to them, at what point in the game they say, hey dog, drive to the cup? Like the three not working tonight. Like nobody's wet out here. Like drive to the cup. Stop shooting that shot. Cause like I said, they were 4 for 33 from the three. They shot 34% from the field that entire game. I mean, and truthfully, when you look at the Mavs numbers, they only shot 34% from three, and they shot almost 50% from the field. So it wasn't like they just got shot out of the gym on threes or whatever. It wasn't like tonight where the Bucks shot 28 threes tonight against the Heat. I think they say that's like an NBA record or something. So, but it really what it boils down to is Paul George got to stop talking, go play ball. Just shut up, go play ball. We'll get back to you in April or something like that. That's where I'm at with it. I know Tyronn Lue's trying to do some different things with the Clippers in terms of like reaching further into his bench and playing more guys and giving guys more time. Like if you look at it, I think none of them played like 30 minutes. I don't think a guy logged 30 minutes in that game. I think the most was like maybe like 25 minutes. So he's trying to kind of spread it out a little bit. Or he may have just said in that first half, he said, you know what? Go ahead on. Y'all sit on down the rest of the night. I'm going to play some of these guys that like G League guys or something in the third quarter because it was just that bad. But they just got to stop talking, man. It's bad, but Clips just got to stop talking and just go play ball. That's just the bottom line with me.
Joe, what did you think about that 50 ball the boy got put on?
So clearly, you all got y'all said all the statistics. Let me just talk to Paul George.
Cool out.
Listen, see, this is what I'm talking about. See, our ancestors did not like the way he was doing Doc. This is what it's boiling down to. Like Paul George, come on, man, let's get on board. Listen, as T said, just play ball. Don't talk. Because this game right here, that is ridiculous. You didn't have Kawhi, they didn't have Porzingis, like you said, Wells. So basically, what it came down to was, Paul George, you need to score, and you need to shut down Luka.
Pretty much.
That's what it was. It was a one-on-one. That's what this was, and this is what you delivered. Paul George is going to forever be a guy where when they played the Lakers open tonight, he shined. Can't take, but he's also going to give me a game just like this one. Now, that's his problem. So stop talking like you're in that upper echelon of superstars. Like, to be honest, no. You're at that star level. You are not a superstar, Paul George. You are a number two. You are not a number one.
I'm about to attach Paul George to the hip of like Malcolm Brogdon or
T. Wait, hold on. I'm upset. I'm upset with him. But T, you're downright disgusted with him right now. And Brogdon is a nice player, people. I'm not saying he's not a nice player.
Malcolm Brogdon, Karis LeVert.
Cool.
Come on now, T. I was at least gonna say Bradley Beal, the Klay Thompsons, like in that realm.
Bradley Beal is gonna have a chance. He just want a chance to be on a winning team, really.
Well, you got a point because the boy is averaging 30 right now.
All right. Zach LaVine. He probably ain't better than Zach LaVine right now.
Okay, T.
He's snapping.
He's horrible. No, he's not horrible. You got me saying he's horrible. Listen. Paul George, listen. Man. Yeah, let us just be surprised. Like when you have a good game, let us be like, okay, dog. Paul George really went off that game. You know what I mean? Because what's happening is your hot takes is outplaying your production on the court. Now that's his problem. People talk more about what he said about Doc and how he say he back with his trainer and he going at folks' neck. People talk about that more than your production on the court. That's a problem.
Yep.
Can I offer something real quick that's probably gonna get y'all snapping a little more? Two
Go
things.
ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
just offering information.
Go
That's
ahead.
all I'm doing.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, run my blood pressure up. Come on.
In 2019, Paul George finished third in the MVP voting. He was only behind James Harden at 2 and Giannis at 1. He was over names like Nikola Jokic, Steph, Dame, Embiid, Durant, Kawhi, Russ. What the fuck is Rudy Gobert doing on here? Nothing. And Brun Brun.
Mhm.
In the defensive player of the year, he was also third, behind Giannis and Rudy, who won it. Y'all ain't gonna convince me that Rudy Gobert deserves none of this shit. But
What year was that? What happened in the playoffs?
that was
Was,
2019.
what was that? Was that the Dame shot?
Y'all know what it is. They know what it is.
Because what you're
Hey,
saying right now is we need to have smoke with these writers because clearly they don't know what they
hey,
talking about.
he said, remember Paul said that was just a bad shot. He just made a bad shot, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was Paul. That was Paul.
Can
That
I
year,
ask you something? Can I ask you something?
hold on, let me give you this too. Let me give you,
See,
I want to
see.
give you everything.
You got Joe
That
hot.
year, Paul finished in Defensive Player of the Year voting over Joel Embiid, Miles Turner, Draymond, Kawhi, Marcus Smart. We know that's all that motherfucker do is try to play some defense. Jared Allen and Pat Bell. So they said that boy there was the ultimate two-way guy that year outside of Giannis. So it looked like based on
Right.
this, the top two-way guys in the league 2019, they said were Giannis Antetokounmpo and Paul Playoff
That's
P.
fine. That's fine.
George.
You know
And
what?
T is over here calling him
That's
Zach LaVine
that's absolutely fine.
and all these guys, man.
I tell you what, since it was that year, right?
Right.
Since he say that last shot that Dame had was a bad shot, right?
That's what he said, Joe.
That gave Dame what 51.
It was something. It was nasty. Whatever
Okay,
it
so
was a
tell me
nasty shot.
about all the shots where he got up to like 48 points. What kind of shots were those?
Hey, he gonna say he made them work. He gonna say,
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. Cause Paul just got paid. If that's all you gotta do, NBA call me right now. I'll make them work. They might put 70 on me, but I'm gonna make them work.
all right, let me give you one more thing then, okay? That this is something I heard this morning. Not this morning. Well, I listened to it this morning, but it was an old segment. Why T setting up like that? Hold on, T. I'm just relaying information.
It's gonna make me hot. I know it is. Go ahead.
That boy Skip Bayless say that that loss, that 50 ball wasn't really a big deal because the Clippers were without their two best players. Kawhi.
So Paul, listen,
Hold on. He said Kawhi
Marcus Morris.
and Morris. He called Morris. He say Paul George. Paul George. Motherfucker, I just told y'all supposedly a MVP candidate, an Olympian. Okay. He say him and Morris go back and forth to see who the second best player on the Clippers.
You know
So
what?
that's
I'm
what he
I'm
told Morris.
done. I'm literally I'm done with this segment. T, you go.
So
Cause
therefore,
Skip
What that made
Bayless,
it disgusting? What that
Skip
made it
Bayless is a Clippers fan. And somebody that's a fan of the Clippers just put Paul George as third. That says a lot about Paul George. T, you got it. I'm done.
That's why-
Matter of fact, you know what? Let me turn my head around because the 49ers should not be associated
I
with
agree.
any
Turn
of
him around.
this.
Turn him around.
Joe,
No, do that. See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
that's
the
not
point I was
American. I'm not saying this shit. I'm just relaying information to my brother. Don't be up under these comments.
Just made this point.
Okay.
He ain't even in the. I just look. Skip literally just made him go below Zach LaVine, Malcolm Brogdon with that statement. So what I just said was giving props to Paul.
Hey, that's right.
I
Okay.
just did him a solid.
You're right. Compared to that man really makes up whatever the fuck to try to win an argument on that show. It's outlandish. It's fucking crazy.
So this is where we at. And you know what? It's all good. This is what I just don't need microphones. Listen, like he needs to sign something with his contract that says I will not speak into a microphone until April and be good with it.
Did they quote Paul as saying that loss wasn't a big deal? Was that somebody on the Clippers said that? And in the grand scheme of things, the season just starting. But come on, man.
Mavericks lost?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said something like that, and I didn't even pay attention. But the whole bottom line of it is that Paul just need to just listen, refrain from microphones, like Eddie Kane needing to refrain from dope, refrain from microphones. You see what I'm saying? Like you know, like
Joe, what Eddie Kane say when he came out there in that coat?
Dang.
Exactly. How does he feel?
That no, you know what?
Oh shit.
Paul George is Eddie Kane.
Oh, what the hell?
Because he still think he got it.
You done did.
He still think he got it. And he don't.
That's him. That's him.
Look, your Indiana days are over.
So you think he ain't really bounced back from the leg?
No.
I just thought he was third in MVP after the leg.
Who
Oh, you think that vote was fraudulent? You think them voters was on some bullshit?
I think the vote was fraudulent.
Okay. I'll just say it like this here. I'm gonna raise my headphone up because I'm just tired of it. I gotta rub my ears and everything.
What the hell? This boy here got these boy high.
PG man, look. Just stay away from microphones, all right? If like say if like Kendrick say, hey, I want you to do something with me on a track, just say, no, man, I'm good. I gotta stay away from studios. You know what I'm saying? Like when LeBron executive produced 2 Chainz album back, like just go away from that. Stay away from that. That's not you.
See, don't let him, because he might try to hit you with Dogadoke. You keep saying microphone, not just microphone. That's the word. Say the base word, mics. Stay away from mics. Stay away from Michael Jordan shoes. Stay away from Ike and Mike candy. Nothing to do with Mike.
Jersey Mike.
Leave it alone, Paul.
Those are subs.
So what if he get quiet and his play doesn't increase? Y'all let him roll?
We just gonna be like he is who we thought
he
was.
He's Karis LeVert. He's Malcolm Brogdon. He's Terrence.
The sad part is Karis and Zach Levine, if they heard this, they'll be like, why he downing us like this?
I ain't downing them. I'm just saying in the pantheon, in the hierarchy of the league, where you want to put guys here, there, this, that, and the other. Okay.
Wait, so you got him outside of your top 20 right now? Paul George.
Outside of my top 20. He been outside my top 20 last 2 years, even when he was in the MVP voting. He ain't my guy. He's not my guy.
Hold on, what it?
Yeah, I remember this. When he hit a 3 and he moved his shoulder.
He's not my guy.
He said the shoulder was good.
Yeah, okay.
And then when they get bounced, well, before they get bounced, when he got with the Clippers, he had to have shoulder surgery. I don't know what it is with that guy.
He told Chuck Barkley, y'all don't understand how hard it is to come back from 2 shoulder injuries. That what he told Chuck now.
Look,
but that's not what you were saying before the season started, though.
I think that's what he said after they beat us. After they beat the Lakers.
Can we establish today on this show that Paul George is not a 1 at all?
I agree. Question about the shoulder thing. So you talking about opening night when they beat y'all? That's when he said it.
No, because they maybe it wasn't opening night, because for them to be doing it on interview with Chuck, it had to be on TNT, and opening night was on like ABC or something, right? So after they beat somebody,
it was
opening night was
It was on TNT.
Clips Lakers was opening night. I think it was on TNT.
I think that was TNT, right?
Okay, yeah. So after they beat us, you know, same night that KD snubbed Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Paul George was on there talking to him, and he said, "Hey, y'all just don't know how hard it is coming back from 2 shoulders, but I've been back with my trainer. I done got it woo. I done did all this."
So what happened with this game before the Mavericks? Did the trainer leave, and did he have shoulder surgery again?
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. All right, T, I got the NBA 100 that ESPN put out. Okay.
This is what y'all did the other week.
Yeah. All right, I'm just going. They got Paul George right at 20. He right there at 20. Okay. Oh, they got
give me 21 through 30
Jamal
in front of Paul.
Yes.
Brad Beal.
Yes.
In front of Paul.
Carl Towns.
Yeah.
Pascal, let's hear this.
Oh no! The only reason I say that is because Pascal leaving a bad taste in my mouth because the Raptors are 0-3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what's going on
I know
over there.
Y'all finna snap.
Y'all
finna fucking snap.
I probably put him in front.
Oh,
at 25, they got Kyrie.
You know,
oh no, this one, cause y'all, this another cat that be getting on y'all nerves.
No, ain't no
Kyrie. But I told y'all, the artist formerly known as Kyrie Irving, y'all here hooping though.
I would.
See, that's what makes it hard.
So do you got Paul George or the artist formerly known as Kyrie?
Kyrie, the ball player, I would take above Paul George.
He's the artist, T.
I don't give a shit. Kyrie.
If that's the case, he needs to just be a symbol then.
Right.
Paul George.
Rudy.
No.
I
would take Rudy over. I would take Rudy over Paul.
Yeah,
you wouldn't?
No.
CJ.
Yes.
Brandon Ingram.
Yes.
Trae Young.
Yes.
And your other boy. See, you don't fuck with a lot of folks in this league. I'm starting to see. It's some folks that get on your damn nerve.
My other boy.
Kyle Lowry. Look at him. Who you got? Paul George or Kyle Lowry?
I thought he liked Lowry, though.
He made a one with him during that championship run. He said he showed some leadership to him.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think that was like, this man got a ring, and I respect winning. So I got to. But I deep down.
I'm going to take Kyle.
Okay, so T is a little more upset than I am.
Yeah, Paul George. PG, step it up, dog. My dog, Tim G, is not fucking with PG right now at the moment. Go.
Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.